A single, slow breath of rich tanned leather fills the cabin. It's not just a scent, it's an experience, a promise whispered by the very air you breathe. There's no engine growl here, no intrusive wind noise trying to muscle its way in. Instead, you hear only the soft, almost reverent click of a crystal champagne flute finding its perfect home in a silver-plated perch. Take a moment. Look around. 3 impossibly precise stitches of Napa leather catch the ambient light, then the subtle, sophisticated pinstripe of herringbone wood, perfectly matched, and then the hushed glow of ambient violet light, seemingly rising from nowhere, bathing the interior in a luxurious, calming aura. It's an atmosphere so profoundly quiet, so perfectly composed, that you can't help but wonder, if silence itself had a price tag, wouldn't it start just north of 180 grand? So, let's be honest with ourselves. Is this the SUV that finally makes those meticulous Rolls-Royce engineers lose a little sleep at night? Or is it merely an exceedingly expensive way to ensure you arrive at your destination 5 minutes ahead of schedule, albeit in unparalleled style? The first impression, a whisper, not a shout. Step back, take it all in. The Maybach GLS isn't interested in shouting for attention. It doesn't need to. Its presence is undeniable, a quiet authority that commands respect without ever raising its voice. The grille, for instance, stands proud and vertical, almost imperial in its bearing. It's less a car grille and more the imposing entrance to a private bank vault, a secure, gleaming facade that happens to hint at untold riches within. And then there's the paint. Oh, the paint. Our test model, with its obsidian black over rubelite red two-tone finish, isn't just a color choice. It's an investment. This optional extra alone costs as much as a well-optioned C-Class. Yet, despite such extravagance, you'll never catch it trying too hard. It simply is. It's the sartorial equivalent of a bespoke suit tailored with such precision that its quality speaks for itself, no ostentatious branding required. The wheels. They're not just wheels. They're 23-inch monoblocks, each a sculpted masterpiece, and of course the center caps remain perfectly upright, resolutely facing the world even when the vehicle is effortlessly cruising at a 155 mph. Because really, why wouldn't they? This isn't just about engineering. It's about an unwavering commitment to detail, a subtle nod to the kind of effortless perfection one expects from Maybach. And as for entering this sanctuary, the running boards don't just appear. They wait, flush with the sills patiently integrated into the design. Only when you gently tug a door handle do they glide out, extending with the unhurried grace and knowing anticipation of a seasoned butler who already knows your name, your preferences, and exactly how you like to be assisted. This isn't just convenience. It's an orchestrated arrival. People often talk about a car having road presence. This has runway presence. At a formidable 205 inches long and almost 6 feet tall, you might expect it to appear bulky, perhaps even cumbersome. But here's where Maybach's designers perform a visual sleight of hand. It manages to look elongated, sleek, almost impossibly graceful for its size. This visual trickery is courtesy of a meticulously placed chrome strip that races the entire length of the roofline, a continuous, elegant line that then dives seamlessly into the rear lamps, pulling the eye back and creating a sense of dynamic flow. It's a masterful stroke, transforming what could be a monolithic block into a flowing sculpture. And let's be clear, while there are other badges and emblems, the only one that truly matters, the one that whispers volumes about exclusivity and heritage, is the double M monogram proudly displayed on the D-pillar. Everything else, every other piece of chrome or polished trim is simply optional jewelry, accentuating an already magnificent statement. This is not just an SUV, it's a grand entrance. A personal statement of refined power and understated opulence, designed to leave an indelible mark on anyone fortunate enough to witness its quiet majesty. Opening the door is the moment, a sensory awakening. You reach for the door handle, feeling the satisfying weight of the mechanism. The soft close doors, substantial enough to feel as though they weigh as much as a grand piano, don't just shut with a flimsy click. No, they close with a deep, resonant midwinter thunk. It's a sound that doesn't just signify closure, it envelops you, making you feel, quite literally, 10 pounds heavier, cocooned and protected from the outside world. And then, the scent. It's new, yes, but not that generic new car smell that fades after a few weeks. This is something else entirely. It's a sophisticated, carefully curated aroma, reminiscent of bergamot and white tea, a scent profile so refined it makes you instantly relax. This isn't some air freshener, it's a dedicated HVAC cartridge, discreetly labeled Maybach No. 12, diffusing this bespoke fragrance throughout the cabin. The perfume lasts about a month, ensuring a consistent ambiance. And naturally, Mercedes will be more than happy to sell you another cartridge for the cost of a rather decent dinner. Because true luxury, after all, is about maintaining an experience, not just providing it once. Inside, the philosophy is clear. 4 seats, 0 compromises. These aren't just seats, they are thrones, each one a testament to ergonomic perfection and lavish comfort. The rear chairs, in particular, recline to a generous 43.5 degrees, just shy of business class flat, transforming the rear cabin into a private lounge. But reclining is just the beginning. These seats are intelligent, anticipatory. Cushions inflate and deflate to provide optimal lumbar support, warm you on a chilly morning, cool you on a hot afternoon, and even knead your back in a choice of 7 distinct patterns. One of these, playfully named Hot Stone Massage on a Wave, is so incredibly soothing it almost makes you forget you're inside a moving vehicle. And the pillows? They're not just stuffed. They're filled with the softest goose down, then meticulously wrapped in perforated Napa leather so supple, so exquisitely soft, it honestly feels like it might be illegal in certain vegan restaurants. It's a tactile experience designed to delight and indulge. Between these magnificent seats lies a full-length, exquisitely finished console. It's not just a storage unit, it's a command center and a hospitality suite rolled into one. Hidden within are 2 folding tables, engineered with such robust precision that they're rated to hold a 17-inch laptop without a wobble. Or, if your tastes lean more Epicurean, a substantial 3-pound lobster plate. And trust us, Mercedes tested both scenarios, though we can only assume not at precisely the same time. This meticulous attention to detail, this foresight into every conceivable need of its discerning occupants, is what truly sets the Maybach GLS apart. It's not just about providing luxury, it's about anticipating desire and elevating every moment into an occasion. Rear seat theater. Your private oasis on wheels. Imagine this, you're settled into your throne, the world outside melting away. With a mere tap of the 7-inch Android tablet, neatly clipped to the rear of the console, the entire cabin transforms. The ambient lighting subtly dims, the panoramic roof's blinds silently rise, revealing or obscuring the sky as you wish. And then, the auditory magic begins. The 26-speaker Burmester 4D surround sound system awakens, filling the space with crystal-clear audio that seems to emanate from every direction, even from the seats themselves. But here's where it gets truly innovative. Your seat begins to breathe. Yes, breathe. Every 30 seconds or so, the bolsters subtly expand and contract, a gentle, almost imperceptible motion designed to encourage blood flow and prevent fatigue on longer journeys. Mercedes, in its understated German way, quietly calls this its vitality program. It's an ingenious, almost futuristic touch that underscores the vehicle's commitment to passenger well-being. Should you prefer your entertainment on the move, or if your travel companion has different tastes, 2 crisp 11.6-inch touchscreens gracefully drop from the roof. Each is fully independent, capable of streaming Netflix or any other content without interfering with the other. Because, let's be real, no billionaire, or anyone for that matter, wants to share the remote when they're trying to unwind. This level of individual control and personalized entertainment is not just a feature. It's a declaration of individual sovereignty within the Maybach's plush confines. And what about that perfect pour? For those moments when only the finest will do, a discreet refrigerator is nestled behind the rear armrest. It chills your beverages to a precise 37 degrees, perfectly preserving the integrity of two standard 750 ml bottles. Or, perhaps more importantly for the connoisseur, it's designed to cradle two bespoke Maybach champagne flutes, each one exquisitely silver-plated and, for the ultimate personal touch, laser-etched with the buyer's initials. These aren't just any flutes. They're silver-plated not merely for aesthetics, but so they won't shatter, even if the GLS decides to hustle through a challenging curve. And in a stroke of engineering genius, they magnet lock securely into the console. You could, theoretically, tip the SUV on its door handles, though we don't recommend it, and your precious Dom Perignon would remain perfectly upright. It's a party trick that's half brilliant physics, half unadulterated German smugness, and entirely captivating. Every detail, every function, is meticulously crafted to elevate the experience, transforming a simple journey into a lavish event, a private theater where every act is tailored to your pleasure. Up front, for the person being paid to drive, a symphony of control. While the rear is undeniably a sanctuary of leisure, the front cabin, designed for the person at the helm, is equally a masterpiece of ergonomic luxury and intuitive control. The driver faces a stunning twin 12.3-inch glass panel, seamlessly integrated, that subtly bends toward them, reminiscent of the sophisticated avionics found in a private jet. It's a cockpit designed not just for information display, but for immersion. Everywhere your hand might fall, everywhere your eye might rest, is swathed in the finest materials. Leather wraps the entire dash. The steering wheel feels like an extension of your hands. The air vent sliders move with a satisfying, damped precision, and even the speaker grills are crafted with an aesthetic that borders on fine art. Tap the starter button, and the digital tachometer needle doesn't just jump. It performs a subtle, almost theatrical self-check wiggle, a small flourish before settling. Then, the 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, a marvel of modern engineering, clears its throat. It's not a rude roar, but a deep, resonant sound, like a sleepy baritone singer warming up, before settling into a barely perceptible 550 RPM lullaby. It's a powerful heart, but one that knows how to behave with utmost decorum. Now, for those moments when you desire the ultimate Maybach experience, you simply thumb the drive mode roller until the entire instrument cluster glows with the distinct Maybach insignia. The transformation is immediate and palpable. Throttle response slackens ever so slightly, becoming smoother, more refined, less eager to pounce. Shift points drop to ensure the most seamless, almost imperceptible gear changes. And the air suspension, already supremely comfortable, prepares to surf over rather than attack speed bumps, turning road imperfections into distant memories. Even the steering weight lightens by a noticeable 15%. Mercedes claims this subtle reduction in effort is specifically designed to reduce driver fatigue when ferrying moguls between crucial board meetings or high-stakes negotiations. It's about making the drive as effortless as the ride. The only thing, it seems, that doesn't relax or lighten up is the price, which, if you were to watch the head-up display, seems to keep ticking upwards with every kilometer added, a gentle reminder of the immense value and craftsmanship embedded within this magnificent machine. This front cabin isn't just a place to operate a vehicle. It's a command center designed for the discerning individual, where control meets comfort in a symphony of understated power and technological sophistication. The physics of floating, redefining ride comfort. Beneath the opulent cabin, tucked away from sight, lies a true marvel of automotive engineering. 48 volts of electro-hydraulic witchery. This isn't just a suspension system. It's a dynamic, predictive force field designed to isolate you from the harsh realities of the road. This sophisticated setup pumps fluid into each individual damper up to 1,000 times a second, constantly adjusting, constantly anticipating. How does it achieve such uncanny smoothness? The system employs stereo cameras, meticulously watching the road ahead, scanning for imperfections. If it spots a looming pothole, a nasty speed bump, or any other road anomaly, it doesn't just react. It prepares. It firms the wheels on the side about to encounter the obstacle, while simultaneously softening the opposite side. The result? The cabin remains remarkably level, serene, and undisturbed, while the tires still maintain their crucial grip on the road surface. It's like having a personal road surveyor and shock absorber engineer working in perfect harmony, a seamless dance between prediction and performance. This intelligence extends beyond mere bump absorption. Accelerate to 75 mph, and the GLS subtly hunkers down by half an inch. This isn't just for aesthetics. It's a calculated move to cheat the wind, improving aerodynamics, and further enhancing stability and quietness at higher speeds. And for those moments of arrival, when you wish to disembark with utmost grace, simply open a rear door at a standstill, and the vehicle thoughtfully rises 2 inches, simultaneously lowering the running boards. This thoughtful gesture ensures you don't have to climb into or out of the vehicle, but rather step in and out with effortless dignity. It's an embodiment of the Maybach philosophy: anticipate every need, remove every inconvenience. But perhaps the most visually captivating, and certainly the most unique feature, is reserved for when you need to traverse less than perfect terrain. Need to ford a gravel driveway, escape a sandy patch, or simply navigate an uneven parking lot. Select Free Driving Assist and prepare to be amazed. The SUV will, quite literally, bounce each corner independently. It's a rhythmic, almost hypnotic motion, rocking itself out of sand or mud like a determined, yet surprisingly graceful, turtle. This isn't just a gimmick. It's a highly effective engineering solution for tricky situations. It's equal parts a stunning display of engineering flex, demonstrating the unparalleled control over each wheel, and a viral TikTok catnip moment, guaranteed to turn heads and spark conversations. This isn't just a comfortable ride, it's a masterclass in dynamic isolation, a vehicle that bends the laws of physics to its will, ensuring your journey is always one of sublime comfort and unwavering composure. Speed, quietly delivered, the unseen powerhouse. Underneath that majestic hood hums a powertrain that perfectly encapsulates the Maybach ethos: immense power delivered with absolute discretion. We're talking about a formidable 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, seamlessly integrated with a 21-horsepower starter generator, part of Mercedes' advanced EQ Boost mild hybrid system. Together, this dynamic duo unleashes a staggering 550 horses and a robust 538 lb-ft of torque. Numbers like these typically suggest a raw, visceral experience, but in the GLS 600 it's anything but. Our testing consistently showed the sprint from a standstill to 60 mph takes a mere 4.1 seconds. That's sports car territory for a vehicle of this size and luxury. Yet, what you feel inside the cabin isn't a violent lurch or a sudden shove. Instead, it's a distant, almost ethereal whoosh, a sensation akin to someone subtly dimming gravity itself. The acceleration is relentless, yet profoundly smooth, an effortless surge that belies the sheer mass being moved. Keep the pedal buried, and this luxurious leviathan will gracefully touch 174 bore mapper. At such speeds, it's a sobering thought that the mass of a small bungalow, meticulously appointed and insulated, is being restrained and controlled by 16-inch rotors the size of large pizza trays. This is performance not for bragging rights, but for the assurance of effortless overtaking, for the confidence that comes from having an abundance of power always at your command, delivered with a refined whisper rather than an unseemly roar. Now let's talk about fuel economy. The EPA rates the Maybach GLS at 13 miles per gallon in the city and 18 on the highway. Given the sheer size, power, and the weight of luxury it carries, these numbers are entirely expected. In our real-world testing, over 650 miles of mixed chauffeur-style driving, a blend of city commutes, highway cruising, and leisurely country roads, we observed a combined average of 15.8 mph. To put that into perspective, that's better than a rugged Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, certainly, but admittedly worse than a hyper-efficient Prius. But let's be realistic. Nobody, and we mean nobody, who is in the market for a Maybach GLS has ever canceled a purchase over a difference of 3 miles per gallon. The pursuit of ultimate luxury, the demand for effortless power and unparalleled comfort, transcends such pragmatic concerns. This isn't about efficiency, it's about empowerment, about having the capability to move with supreme grace and authority wherever your journey takes you. The little luxuries. You'll brag about details that define exclusivity. It's often said that true luxury lies in the details, the elements you might not immediately notice but come to appreciate deeply. The Maybach GLS is brimming with these subtle, yet utterly delightful touches. First, consider the clock. It's not just a digital display, it's a magnificent IWC Schaffhausen analog timepiece, framed in exquisite crystal glass. This isn't merely for telling time, it's a piece of kinetic art, and for a truly theatrical flourish, it rotates gracefully toward whichever seat presses the "Look at Me" button on the rear tablet. It's a small, charming detail that transforms a functional object into an interactive luxury experience. Then there's the ambient lighting. It offers a staggering 64 colors, allowing you to perfectly match your mood or simply indulge in a spectrum of hues. But it goes beyond static colors. It also offers 10 sophisticated color change sequences, including one that artfully mimics the serene, fading light of a sunset over the Baltic Sea. It's a subtle, dynamic way to enhance the cabin's atmosphere, turning every journey into a visually engaging experience. And for ultimate tranquility, each seat isn't just a place to sit. It's an acoustically optimized zone. Each contains 2 microphones, seamlessly integrated into the design. The system cleverly uses these microphones to actively cancel out road noise, employing a sophisticated technology akin to how premium Bose noise-canceling headphones silence the crying babies on a long-haul flight. It's about creating a personal bubble of quietude, ensuring conversations are clear and relaxation is undisturbed. Even the key itself is an object of desire. It's not just a plastic fob. It's wrapped in the same sumptuous Napa leather that graces the interior, meticulously stitched down its spine. And when you finally exit the vehicle, leaving its majestic presence behind, the key projects a tiny yet distinct Maybach logo onto the pavement for a full 30 seconds. Just in case, your neighbors might have somehow missed the imposing grille or the two-tone paint job. It's a final, elegant flourish, a subtle wink of exclusivity. Finally, let's talk about the air vents. There are 12 of them, strategically placed for optimal climate control. But these aren't ordinary vents. Every single slat is hand-polished aluminum, a testament to meticulous craftsmanship. And when you reach out to adjust one, you'll feel a precisely engineered resistance, a tactile feedback designed to mimic the smooth, precise action of a high-end camera lens. It's tight, it's precise, and frankly, it's slightly addictive. These aren't just functional elements. They are sensory delights, each one a testament to the obsessive attention to detail that defines the Mercedes Maybach GLS. These are the little luxuries that don't just impress, they redefine your expectation of what a vehicle can offer, making every interaction a moment of refined pleasure. The price of entry and the options. That sting, understanding the investment. Let's talk brass tacks, or rather, platinum ingots. The base price for this sanctuary on wheels opens at $179,600, and yes, that includes freight. But as with any bespoke masterpiece, the true artistry and the true cost often lies in the personalization. Our test model, for example, quickly illustrates how those figures can climb. Add the exquisite two-tone manufacture paint, a true work of art on its own, and you're looking at an additional $1,400. Those magnificent 23-inch forged wheels, which silently declare your arrival, tack on another $4,200. The rear seat refrigerator, a must-have for chilling your preferred vintages, is a modest $100. And those custom silver flutes, laser-etched with your initials, for that perfect celebratory pour, a cool $1,600. Finally, for the ultimate executive lounge experience, the first-class rear package, complete with those robust folding tables, comes in at $2,900. Do the math, and before sales tax even enters the equation, you're staring at a grand total of $204,000. For context, that sum could purchase a brand new Cessna 172, providing you with the freedom of the skies. Or, perhaps more grounded, it could secure you a rather nice condo in Boise. These aren't insignificant sums by any stretch of the imagination. But here's where the Maybach GLS offers a compelling counter-argument to traditional luxury purchases. Unlike a personal aircraft or a piece of real estate, which often see significant depreciation, the GLS tells a different story. According to Black Book, this exclusive SUV depreciates only about 28% over 5 years. Why such resilience? It's a simple equation of scarcity and demand. Supply is intentionally scarce, ensuring exclusivity, while demand, driven by a desire for unparalleled luxury, seems utterly allergic to conventional economic logic. For those who understand that true value isn't always measured in numbers, but in the experience, the investment in a Maybach GLS holds a unique appeal, offering not just a vehicle, but a statement of enduring worth and unwavering prestige.